Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next, and today I'm back at you with another dream video. I've been having a lot of wacky dreams lately, guys, but I'm only going to tell you one. Well, this one's kind of weird. It's about Siren Head, which is crazy because I don't know a great deal about Siren Head, only that I've seen him in like some of those videos we used to watch, like the unnerving images and things like that. Yeah, I've been having a lot of weird dreams lately. I literally just woke up from a nap like probably half an hour ago, so if I look like a little tired, that's probably why. I've been having a real rough time sleeping lately. I've been blaming my Christmas chocolates because I'm still trying to finish them, so I've been eating a lot of chocolate before bed, and I think it's the sugar. I think it's doing something to me. It's giving me some wacky dreams. But yeah, this Siren Head dream was really bizarre, and I wanted to tell you guys because I remembered like almost everything about it. It was a two-parter, like there was more to it, but I'm not going to tell you the other part because it's kind of irrelevant. It's one of those dreams where it kind of goes from like one thing to a completely different scenario, but yeah, we're just going to focus on the Siren Head segment because it was so weird. I did write it down in my phone like I normally do, so I wrote Siren Head, my two childhood friends. So what happened there was I was with two friends that I used to hang out with when I was a kid, and we were in my town on the main roads, and this is kind of where the dream mainly takes place. It was only a very short dream. Found folders with drawings and warnings like in the back rooms. Now I do remember that because it was like a clear folder with like one of those buttons that you pop. It was by a tree. And I pick it up and I was like looking through it, and there was a whole bunch of like what looked like drawings on paper, just normal A4 paper, and I was showing my friends, and it was like those warning signs you see in the back rooms when it's like people have written on the walls like don't go in here or don't turn back and things like that. It looked like that. It was like scribbly kind of art, I guess, but not really, and there was like all these warnings and drawings in there, and I was showing my friends. After I found the drawings, the Siren Head alarm started coming from my phone, and I couldn't get the screen to come on to turn it off. Realized my phone wasn't the Pro Max, but it was the small version. That's how I wrote it in my phone. As you can see, I have a Pro Max phone. I like the bigger phones, but in the dream, I reached in my pocket because I could hear that Siren Head sound that he makes, and it was coming directly from my phone. So I was like, oh, what is this? And I'm trying to turn it off like you would with a normal like alarm going off, and I couldn't get the screen to come on. It was a smaller phone though, I noticed. It was like, it wasn't the Pro Max, it was the smaller version. And I was like, how do I turn it off? And I was like panicking because I couldn't get this siren sound to stop coming out of my phone. Me and my friends stood down a side road and discussed what's going on, realizing that we've been targeted by Siren Head. I remember very well that was the moment of realization that Siren Head was coming for us, and I don't know how I knew it, but I just knew. Because my phone was glitching, I found this folder with drawings, and my phone was making the siren sound and it wouldn't come on. And I realized, I just had this sinking feeling in my gut, like he knows where we are and he's coming for us. Come back out onto the main street and we hear the Siren Head siren filling the air and the sky. So I remember that too, because the side street that we were on, this is in real life too, like this place, this is my town. And as you come out of this side street, which I never normally go down, but I think we went down there because it was like kind of a little secluded, I guess, or a little out of sight. So we come back out onto the main street, which is a little more exposed to like the air and stuff like that. And just in like that direction from the way I'm stood right now. So I came out of the side road and I turned left looking down the main street, and right there up in the sky, there he was. There he was in the clouds with a faint mist over his head because he was so tall. Now this thing was enormous. It was like a skyscraper that goes off into the clouds. You could see his body, his really slender body, and then the higher he got toward the top of his head, the siren part, it was very faint. It was like there was a mist over him. So you knew he was so tall that he was in the clouds, and it was crazy. I was getting like megalophobia just looking at that thing. Is that what it is? Megalophobia? I think it is. That's like when you have like a phobia of like really tall things. And I've had that same sensation before when I was once at the foot of the Empire State Building and looked directly up, and it made my knees go weak. It was crazy. And it was like that. It was that exact feeling of like, oh my God, that thing is tall. He was probably a mile away, but may just feel like ants. What did I mean by that? I don't know. I wrote this on my phone as I woke up. In fact, I like voice to texted it in because I can't see when I just woke up. I'm like this with one eye open. But yeah, I guess I meant from his perspective, like looking for us, if we were the targets, we're gonna look like ants from his perspective. That's how tall he was. But for us, he was probably about a mile or so away, but he looked like you could still see him because he was so big that he was just there. I guess to him, we would have looked like ants. That's what I was trying to say, I think. The three of us decided to run in different directions. And I do remember that because on the main street, it's like a junction of 4 roads, and we were right there at this like junction. And that's where we could see him, and he was coming directly towards us, but he was so far away. And the sirens filling the air was crazy. It was like air raid sirens going off, and we were like, okay, he's definitely gonna catch us. So the best thing we can do is split and run in different directions to kind of like confuse them a little. So all 3 of us took 1 road each. I don't remember which road I took. I think I took the one that like kind of goes off to the left, and then somebody else went that way, and then someone went this way, because I remember looking back and seeing one of them going that way and one going that way. So I'm assuming I took the left, but he was like up there in the sky still, and it was actually pretty scary because I knew he was coming. And then I just ended the thing with woke up panicking and heart racing, which was true. I did wake up and I was in a pretty panicked kind of state. I did genuinely feel like scared, like it was I would say it was a nightmare. It wasn't just like a funny dream. And it's kind of crazy because I've never really been scared of Siren Head. I've never really seen him in anything. I don't even know what he is really, if he's a video game character, if he's a creepypasta. I don't really know for sure what he is. I don't know a great deal about him. The only thing I know about him is what he sounds like, and that I've seen him in like some of those unnerving images or unsettling things you've seen in your dreams, those kind of videos that I've done in the past. And there always was like a couple of images of him there. But it's kind of crazy because I haven't even watched any of those videos in so long that I like literally never think about Siren Head. But yeah, it was just a crazy dream. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah. That's pretty much the end of it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have you been eating like Christmas candy, and have you been having like really weird dreams? Let me know. I just want to know it's not just me. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and remember the most important thing: chase your dreams.